one of the things that's holding back a lot of people is this kind of fear of judgment, particularly fear of judgment of other people. And, just like everybody else, I had the same issues, myself. And basically, I had a lot of fear of judgment of other people. And we were always kind of trained in school and these kind of things to be mindful of how other people perceive us. And one of the things that has been one of the most freeing things that I've ever done is to get to a point where you just don't care what people think anymore. And it may kind of sound bad, but it's really a critical skill to have because, so often people are walking around and they're worried about what someone might say about them. They're afraid to maybe make a video and post it on the internet because they're afraid that somebody will comment to them negatively or say something bad or whatever, right? One of the things that I kind of learned from one of my mentors was just whenever you are afraid of someone judging you, instead of fighting against it, instead of pushing against it, instead what you do is you just admit it, even if it's not true. So if someone says, hey, you're a horrible husband, yeah, so that's it, and it's over. And you can actually see this in work. Like if you ever see this, like imagine, I don't know if you guys remember the whole Tiger Woods scandal where he was caught, I think, like having an affair with like a whole bunch of women and all this kind of stuff. If Tiger Woods would have said, you caught me, I had an affair with all these people, but basically I'm still the best golfer in the world. Yeah, so, and move on. And the thing is that so many times we're held back in our a chance to accomplish things by these voices, and they're not even voices from people that are real. They're just theoretical things that people could be saying. And the reality is that if you can get to a point where you just say, yeah, so, that a lot of that just goes away. Hey, you made a video that really sucked. Yeah, so what's your point? At least I did something, like you want to get to a point where you don't worry about those voices anymore. You don't worry about what other people are going to say, because when you get to that point, you're free enough to actually take action and do the things you need to do. If you're able to go to Target without your hair made up and wearing clothes and, maybe not looking the best, and you're going to Target and you're okay with doing that, then there's really no reason why you can't do social media. If you don't like somebody, you can block them and that's it. In real life, you can't block anybody. But yet, there are people that, probably are in the group that are willing to go to Target with their hair in a bun and maybe not, dressed like in the fanciest way or something like this. And basically they're able to have, able to do that and accomplish that and not worry about other people's opinion. But then when it comes to social media, they're paralyzed with fear of making a post, or they won't make a post correctly. One of the things that I've come to realize is that no matter what you do, you're going to make mistakes in it. Everything you do, it's possible that you'll make a mistake. You may not do everything right, but you got to be able to have the ability to step out and say, yeah, so what's your point? It's not going to bother you. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about is just to make sure that everybody is getting to a point where they don't have the fear of using social media. They don't have the fear of stepping out and basically promoting their business. They don't have the fear of becoming who they need to become in order for them to be successful.